ado, let's bring our panelists out and really kick things off. Please give a warm welcome to writer of the Red graphic novels, Warren Ellis.
Where is he?
Next to the stage, we have artist Cully Hamner. We have next producer of the Transformer franchise and Red, Lorenzo de Bonaventura. You know him from the Lord of the Rings films and Star Trek. Here's Karl Urban. Star of the hit show Weeds, Mary-Louise Parker. Academy Award-winning actress Helen Mirren. And finally, star of the Die Hard franchise and Sin City, put your hands together for Bruce Willis. Thanks so much for coming out, guys. It's great to have you. So Lorenzo, I'm going to start off with you real quick, and I wanted to ask you, as the producer of the film, can you give us some background on how the project came together and what we can come to expect come October 15th when the movie releases?
Well, Warren and Cully brought this great character to our attention. Frank is a really wonderful character, and we took that character and put it into a larger venue, I guess would be the fair way to say it. And the experience of this movie is you're just going to have fun. It is fun from the beginning to the end. We have one of the most incredible casts you're going to see, and incredible actors. And so Robert, our director, was able to keep a sense of, really is a great sense of fun, and yet at the same time there's a gravity to it because our actors are so great, and we can do so much great action and so much great comedy. So I think you're going to get a lot of both of them, and you're going to have some fun.
Right. And Bruce, my next question is for you. You're no stranger to working with all-star, Hollywood casts. What was it like working with this great cast? I mean, this is a great compilation of actors, and looked like you guys had a lot of fun.
We did have a lot of fun. It was every day was fun. It was a really ambitious project and remains an ambitious project and film to get out. And the work that the actors did became easier each week because every week we got another big movie star who came in that we were all excited about. And I think that John Malkovich and Mary-Louise and I spent the most time together, and every week we got it was like recess. It was so easy to do and so much fun to work with all these actors. I think over 75 movie stars are in Red.
They had the Queen, and then they had God.
Helen, my next question is for you, but before I ask it, can you comment on the shirt you're wearing?
I'm sorry, I can't hear what you're saying.
Your shirt.
Oh, my shirt, yes. Yes, well, as you all know, a great artist, a great innovator, and actually the guy who turned me on to the fact that the graphic work, graphic novels, graphic art could be so deep and interesting and personal, and I think he was a great genius in this world, so I wanted to salute him today.
Okay, so now, Helen, my real question for you. This is a very different role than what we're used to seeing you in. What was the attraction to the project?
Well, just that, very different role. You know, as an actor, those are the roles that you long for. You always want something that's going to kick your last role sort of out of the water and put you off on a new path. And this miraculously came along for me. And he is sitting to my left, and she is sitting to my right. But I was a huge fan of both of these actors. So it was a great honor for me and somewhat intimidating to find myself acting with them. And also I hope that, I guess the people who go and see this are not the kind of people who go and see a film about Tolstoy. So it's kind of, nice to find a new audience, I hope.
Okay. Now, Karl. A lot of fans in the audience were going to recognize you obviously from Lord of the Rings, from Star Trek, Bourne Supremacy.
How you doing?
Lots of...
Are you out of your Vulcan minds?
So clearly you've done a lot of action. I want to know what it was like going mano a mano against Bruce Willis. What was it like going hand to hand against Bruce Willis?
You know what? I gotta say, I haven't had so much fun in years. It's not often you get to pick up one of the most iconic action heroes ever and throw him across the room and watch him smash into some furniture. And he got me back for it big time too. It was a lot of fun, and a lot of fun. It was one of those situations where I got to work with someone whose work that I had admired and respected for such a long time, and then to actually to work with him and find out that all my expectations of who he actually was as a person were exceeded by what such a wonderful man, generous actor he is.
And Mary-Louise, we are used to seeing you in comedy. You're in a great show, Weeds.
In what?
We're used to seeing you in comedy. Great show, Weeds. Yeah. So how did you take to the action elements of this film?
Well, I don't sort of instigate the action. Usually people are dragging me to safety or trying to smother like flames in front of me or drag me out of a car. Usually Bruce is just dragging me somewhere. So I'm kind of passive when it comes to the action, which is kind of fun.
Okay. But were you able to kind of add some of the comedic elements that you're used to doing into this film?
No. No.
No.
Yeah, no, everybody was allowed to be really collaborative and encouraged, and it just felt like you could make choices, and it was fun.
And my next question is for Warren and Cully here. What was it like? What was the process like, seeing this book that you guys worked on, all of a sudden translated up onto the silver screen?
It's very fast.
They gave us a lot of money. Lots of money. I could buy most of you now. So they gave me a lot of money, and then I went away and let them make the film. I almost carried that off with a straight face. What my role was to stay out of the way. I said to some of the production team and the writers, I'm always there if you want to talk, but I want to see what you make of the film. You pulled the road to make an adaptation, not a translation. It's yours now, go and have fun with it. The quality of the studio, and the writers and the cast and the director, the first time I met him, he came and quoted to me from the first graphic novel I wrote back in 1989. Which was so long ago for me that I had no idea what he was talking about.